Welcome to The Chatter, your end of the week ear candy for what to eat, drink, see, and do in Richmond, Virginia, right damn now.
The Richmond Experience is independently owned and created by locals, us, for locals, you. From recent openings and the latest trends to time-tested traditions and hidden gems, we're here to help you experience the very best that RVA has to offer.
Hi, Kels. I'm already heated.
Yeah, I got you. I started you on something and then I realized, like, wait, this is like taking away from what we could be talking about. Let you lay into it. We're talking about the Taylor Swift wedding of it all. I'll set the scene.
Please do.
It sounds like, given, as you know, being a Swiftie, like anybody in the Swiftie-verse knows, that our queen very much loves the 4th of July holiday. There's a lot of lore that goes around that. And so the rumor mill has it that she's getting married on July 3rd and at Madison Square Garden because there are no windows or like nobody can fly overhead and do drone footage of it and stuff. And the theory is that she's going to have like a big, I mean, she's got endless money. So she'll just have a big tent thing inside. No one would be any, none the wiser within the tent. You wouldn't even know you're in Madison Square Garden, but you seem to think that's a terrible, terrible theory.
Excuse my French. I think it's fucking stupid. I am not a diehard Swiftie at all. Like, I don't really, like, I had to text Kelsey one time. I'm like, what's up with all the clowns? Like, what? And she's like, oh, it's like clowning around. I'm like, well, maybe I'm the clown who thinks it's a joke, but I'm like, I get she has, like, she's a billionaire. I get it. Like, she has, like, unlimited funds. And yes, it's an arena. And I know she is a sporty spice and I think they're already married. That's what I think. I think that they had something tasteful and small and elegant, and maybe she'll have a party and like maybe do something like that. But I guarantee she's like on her, doesn't she own a home like in Rhode Island?
Right, gorgy.
Like, I think she's probably going to do something. I don't know. And also, why America right now, guys? It doesn't have a good look, okay? I don't care how much you like the 4th of July, but it's pretty hard like right now. So if I was Taylor, I wouldn't be capitalizing on America right now.
That's actually a very solid,
Thank
fair
you.
argument too, because she also is very, especially in recent years, is trying to become more politically like
yes,
involved and aware.
yes.
And while she, in years past, have seemingly had amazing 4th of July parties at that Rhode Island home, I think she's feeling like all of us are, where it's like, listen, I love this country, but this country could use some work, especially now. So do I want my wedding anniversary to be this weekend?
I know. And frankly, I'm the type of person that again, no hate to the people that do this, but like, I don't want my wedding like on Christmas or
Right.
I don't even want to be proposed to on Christmas because Christmas is already a holiday. Like, I want my ring not as a Christmas gift. I want
No,
Christmas
like
gifts and then I want my ring.
there needs to be like a separation of the occasions. I completely
Yes.
understand that too. And I know people are very big on like the New Year's Eve, like wedding type of things, but then it's like, I don't know, like, don't you want a separation of like your New Year's Eve party and then like your own wedding?
I don't know. That's the one I actually don't mind.
You could get down for that one.
I could. I mean, it's not like I did it, but I could.
But I mean, on the other hand, it is true that it's like, I mean, everybody's having champagne anyway.
And wait, so it would be 7/3/26. Does that all add up to something?
See, this is where she kind of like, and especially in my older age, I'm like, Taylor, I really can't be doing stuff like this anymore. Like
Sure.
I own a business, I have children, like I can't.
Do I need to be doing math right now? Like,
Let's see. And also 7/3 is also a Friday. Like a Friday?
I mean, when you are who you are, you can do anything, any
Any
day.
day. You could do it on a Wednesday if you want to. Go ahead. So 7/3, so that's 10, and then 26,
Yeah.
18.
Well, and does she like 18?
Oh, and then like if you add the 8 and the 1, it's a 9. I don't understand the numerology stuff. I don't know.
I can understand it because, as we mentioned in last episode, I am crunchy. I would love all my star charts to be done. I mean, my birthday's on 11/11, so I definitely love like 11/11, make a wish, and all of that kind of
Yes.
stuff. And I call them angel numbers. Like, I love
Oh,
like numbers out. I think it's the universe telling you like you're on the right path or etc. So I do like it, but I mean, I'm not like planning my wedding around dates that, a lot of the normal folk around here, they're going to their venue and they're like, what dates do you have
What
open?
do you have
Oh,
available?
that works great. Like,
Exactly. I can't decide of the theories, like, am I more like stuck on the date or on the
no,
venue?
I'm
Because
more on the venue. No,
I do agree with you where it's like Madison Square
Madison
Garden
Square
still,
Garden. No, I
still
am
do.
like, no. As somebody who follows what she's wearing, I do have, there's a blog on that, which I did buy her purse that she wore, had a lot in her documentary because I was obsessed with it.
Sensational.
So as somebody who just stalks mostly what she wears, I don't see her having a wedding at Madison Square Garden.
I don't know if I really buy it either. And I feel like too, like this relationship has been so headline heavy that it's hard for me to believe that she would really care that much about leaks of footage and stuff. Wouldn't you just do your best to curb that, but then also know that maybe there'll be some leaks, but who cares? You're like a majorly famous person and people are anticipating this highly.
When you get invited to like a wedding like this, do you have to sign like an NDA?
The rumor is that she hasn't even like sent out paper invites because she doesn't want any sort of paper trail of it, and then would be of course like contractually obligating people not to say something.
What do you mean though? So she's sending like an invite via email?
Well, like they've been saying she's been making personal phone calls, which
Oh,
also like
personal phone
who
calls.
has the time?
When you are a billionaire, you
Well,
have all the time in the world.
might have a little bit more time, just call all your closest family and friends.
I don't know. I don't. I'm like whatever. She's can do what she wants,
The
but
rumor mill is swirling. Now, how about this? What kind of like just dress? I haven't been able to figure out what kind of style dress she would wear.
can I just say I just actually this whole conversation's making me just say I don't really fucking care.
Should we stop? Should we stop while we're ahead? This has now made you so upset that you're like, I don't even want to be talking about
Yeah,
this.
I'm just like whatever.
We can stop there. That's fine. Candidly, too, we're trying to get away from starting by being like, how are you? And now, like, we're off to a rocky start, Paige. We're upsetting each
No,
other.
no, you're not upsetting me at all. I guess it's just fame and the internet. And frankly, like we're just two girly pops talking about it, but at the end of the day, like our opinions don't matter. Taylor's gonna do what Taylor wants to do.
This, I think, has been something that has come with age where it's like, I have maybe a passing thought if I read something like, oh, that's interesting. And then it's like, that's all. Like,
Yeah.
congratulations.
I think we need to be more like that. I mean, I love a conspiracy theory and
Sure.
I love to go, like I literally have Madison Square Garden up on my computer right now looking at it and I'm like, I don't think she's gonna have a wedding there. But that is my opinion.
I don't buy it either.
I really don't even know where that rumor came through.
Right. It's like, I guess like in her touring schedules, have they been at Madison Square Garden in recent years? I don't know. There are all kinds of rumors swirling. I hope she has a wonderful time, whatever she decides to do.
Yes, we love you, Taylor.
You seem like a great kid.
I'm still really upset about the Travis Kelsey of it all too.
Well, then there's that also.
We debate on this a long time ago too, and I was like, I don't like him.
Still reeling from the fiance of it all. This is not the PC thing to do, but of course I have to wonder. She's built so much of her brand on the babies and married and babies and married. It's like, so are you having children soon? What's the scoop about your children's status? I don't know.
Listen, I'm still back when there were rumors that she might be a lesbian, and I was all for that. That's what a Paige wanted, and here we are. So,
listen, there are so many angles you can come in from. I don't know what this woman is doing. I'm a huge fan, but I know nothing about her actually.
I'm a fan of Taylor, not a fan of Travis, and that works for me. Just a reminder, though, as we come down off of this conversation, that we are taking a summer podcast break.
Yes.
In July. And so this is the last podcast that you are going to hear. And we will be back in your ears on August 7th. So we hope everybody has a great July, enjoys, some summer fun. We are pretty much dedicating this podcast to some 4th of July things and some
Yes.
summer happenings. So this can kind of take you through the month, if you will.
Exactly. We mentioned this, I think, a couple episodes ago that we just, with all that has been going on personally, have decided maybe we put a pin in the podcast, get a little factory reset, and then we'll see you back at the other end of it. And by then, we'll perhaps know more about what Taylor Swift decided to do.
We'll start it by saying, wow, she got married at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. Can you believe what Madison Square Garden did over July while we were gone? But yes, good reminder. And yes, like Paige said too, we'll be talking a little bit about 4th of July happenings to get you all prepped for that. And of course, all of our other content is, on typical schedule. You'll still be getting city guides. You'll still be getting golf social stuff with Paige. Like we'll be still in our other regular branches, but the podcast, we're like, let's take a beat. Let's take a
Can
beat.
you imagine taking off a month?
If we took off for a full month of everything, I feel like that trying to get back into it would be so rough. I think that's kind of what I was feeling around the time that I had my youngest last August when we were trying to figure out maternity leave plans. It's like, I mean, I don't want to be gone for too long because I feel like trying to catch myself back up would be more of a beast than it would have made sense to make it. So,
Yeah, a little bit every day.
I know just keeping a little oil on the machine, I feel like is the way to go.
Yeah. I swear, like, even when I go on vacation and I'm not like scrolling, like, I feel like I gotta come back and like be like, what did I miss?
So all that to say, the podcast, we're taking a beat. We might be a little rusty for our first episode back in August, but then we'll be back in shape.
All right, so what to eat, drink, see, and do in RVA this week and some of July. And I'm up first with eat with one of my favorite summer activities, summer supper Somm dinners. I believe we've mentioned on the pod that Duke's Hot Tomato Summer is not happening this July, so
Yes.
you're not going to miss that. So we suggest that you put some time and energy into these summer supper Somm dinners. They are dinners hosted with Virginia wine and Village Garden RVA. They are a small local farm. The proprietors are David and Barbara. And they have, I think it's just a 1 acre property in Hanover, and they grow like over 500 different types of tomatoes. And they mostly specifically give those tomatoes to local restaurants. If there is a very good crop and they have extras, sometimes you can see them at the farmers markets like RV Big Market at Bryant Park. But these dinners started several years ago. And back then, they just worked with Barboursville Vineyards. And last year, they branched out and started working with Virginia Wine to get these dinners all across the state, which is very exciting. So this year, there are 23 dinners. Some are in Richmond at local restaurants, some are at Virginia wineries, and then some are like in Virginia Beach, all around. So I would just check the calendar and see which ones that you can attend. But they are typically like 4 or 5 course meals paired with wine. They are pricey, but there are a portion of those sales that go to SCAN, which is a nonprofit in Richmond. And they are just lovely. They're very cool dinners. You learn a lot about tomatoes, you learn a lot about wine, and I love them. I go to them every year. This year specifically, I am looking at Penny's Wine Shop. That's July 15th. I am looking at Acacia because last year I went to that one and I thought it was the best dinner I had gone to like ever. For all of these dinners, they really killed it. That's on July 27th. And one that I already have tickets to is at Pinky's on August 3rd. A lot of the dinners are on Mondays, which I like, but some of them are over the weekends. Some of the wineries that they're partnering with are Barboursville, Early Mountain, Ducard. So those are all very good. But yeah, some other Richmond spots are Lemaire, the Roosevelt, that one always sells out, Daisy's, Shagbark. You can get your tickets at virginiawine.org and just look up Summer Supper Somm, and they're going to be linking all the tickets there. Some are available now, but most aren't. You're going to have to watch. And like I said, some of them sell out really quickly. So
Yeah. So if you've got your eye on something in particular, keep it particularly peeled.
Yes.
Ah, delish. Okay, great reminder. And yes, with the sadness of no Duke's hot tomato summer, you really want to like amp up the tomato-ness if you can.
Yeah, and they start July 8th and go all the way to August 23rd. It's mostly Charlottesville. Some are up in Linden, Barbersville, Virginia Beach. Yeah, lots happening. So very exciting.
Fantastic stuff. Well, then for drink, what I'm suggesting you do is take a look at our recently updated, recently rewritten dive bar guide, because I know you're going to be heading into a holiday weekend soon. You may be drinking or out with your buds a little bit more than you would be on any given, regular week. So I wanted you to be prepared with spots that you should go to. And one of my favorites is Patrick Henry's over in Church Hill. And the great thing about this is that you can go either before or after your firework happenings, potentially. I know in the past people have had great things to say about seeing like different fireworks shows from like Libby Hill Park. So my thinking is ahead of that, go over to Patrick Henry's for some drinks, then go over to Libby Hill Park, or go to Libby Hill Park first, then go to Patrick Henry's. But I wanted to read also what our contributing writer wrote about Patrick Henry's because I think it's very true to the vibe over there. She says Patrick Henry feels like a true neighborhood spot where everyone knows your name. It's small and a little worn in, which I particularly love. And the drinks are straightforward and affordable. It's not flashy, but that's kind of the whole point. I feel like that sums it up perfectly. And then, of course, with the America of it all, it's the whole Patrick Henry vibe. I just feel like this is a nice, flexible, low key way to celebrate the holiday.
I agree. I have a friend, Becca, if you're listening. She always likes to end her night either at Guar Bar or Patrick Henry's.
Fabulous choices
We
either way.
spent many of time ending at either or. It's always a fun night. So
It's the best of it really is like that description of it too. A little worn in. It's like not a fussy place. Like it's the best. It's so neighborhood bar. You're like down. You have to go down like a couple of stairs if memory serves. It's kind of like cozy in there. I love it so much.
yeah, it is a cool spot.
It's perfect. So try that. Or if you need other recommendations for like great dive bars in our area, Christine has done a fabulous job rounding them all up and adding her own sort of like take on them. And that's on our website now that you can catch up on if you're looking for other recommendations. And then to continue on this theme of 4th of July happenings, we typically put out a guide of great places where you can catch different fireworks shows. One I like to call special attention to every year is one that's a little bit more sensory friendly. If you've got little ones in your party or your crew's just not about that boom, 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 even brighter than the moon, moon, moon business, because some adult folks don't love it, some kids don't love it. So there's an option through Henrico called Henrico 4th at Crump Park. There's a laser light show, a kid zone, costume Revolutionary War interpreters, a hot air balloon display presented by Henrico Federal Credit Union. And it's just like nice because, as they say here, the finale is a laser light show set to music. There are no fireworks. So like if you're really not into that, this is a great way to still celebrate festively, but not have to handle all the loud noisiness of it all.
Mm-hmm.
And this also says it's okay to bring outside food and drink, blankets, chairs, water, sunscreen, bug spray, etc. You can't bring alcohol, tents, large umbrellas, and things like that. But as we said, there are options for you getting stuff on site there. So it's a good way to celebrate.
To piggyback off that, for do I was going to chat about just some 4th of July events, but I just got this in my inbox and coming off of the Crump Park. It is called Let Loggers Fly at Hardywood West Creek. And so this is happening on July 2nd. And to my knowledge, it's brand new because they're switching things up for their family friendly fun this year by partnering with heirloom drone shows to light up the dusk sky with a synchronized aerial display. Now, this does cost money. So there are tickets and like just general admission is $16.30, or you can just do like a vehicle parking pass, which is like $30. So I thought that was cool. And it's happening kind of before the 4th of July. So if you want to like do that to kind of kick things off, it's happening on, like I said, Thursday, July 2nd. And then Additionally, they still have like their Let Loggers ring at Hardywood, and that's at Hardywood Ownby Lane. And they are doing that on the 4th of July. And I'm pretty sure you could probably see the fireworks coming from not the Diamond, but Carmax Park because they are having their Star-Spangled Squirrels Fest on July 4th from 5:30 to 10. That is also ticketed. And again, the Squirrels aren't in for their series over the 4th of July. So they're doing this again. So they're going to have Grateful Shred there. I guess it's a dead tribute band.
LOL. Fabulous.
So that's going to be there. So yeah, lots of happenings. We're going to have a 4th of July guide dropping soon with all the happenings, but I've already been putting them on the calendar. There are also going to be what I've seen a lot of rooftops doing events. I saw Harry's has one, Birdhouse has one, and Quirk has one. And they are all so you could see the fireworks from the rooftop.
Yes, I usually like that sort of thing typically where it's like you're going out somewhere where you're like enjoying the atmosphere there, but then the bonus of it is that you can see fireworks somewhere nearby.
Yeah. So it just depends if you want to pay money or if you want to do like, go to Hardywood and just like drink a beer and see the fireworks. So
Yeah.
lots of different things. I'm going to be in town. My sisters are going to be here. So I have no idea what we're
Ooh.
doing. On Friday, we're getting tattoos.
Ah, do you
Yeah.
know of what?
Well, we're not getting matching ones. And I already
Okay.
have like my sister. There we go.
Oh, right. You guys have gotten that like a year or two ago, right?
Yeah, and so it's just all of our birth flowers and like a bouquet. So that was like my sister tribute. But Claire is getting her best friend passed away when she was young. And so she has a card from her that's signed Danielle. So she's going to get her name with her handwriting on her.
Oh, okay,
And
lovely.
then my other sister Reagan, she's also getting a tribute to our aunt who passed away, a frog because she loved frogs. And then she's also going to get a book because she loves reading. And then I am, because my meaningful tattoos have run out a long time ago, I have my champagne cage. Wow. And so I'm
Oh.
going to get a champagne bottle for that.
Okay, love.
Yeah, because, wine.
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah,
So
what do you mean? Like, this is still meaningful to you.
and then Saturday, I don't know. And then Sunday, I know we just got tattoos, but we're going to be careful. We're going to tube up in Charlottesville.
Right. There you go. Oh gosh, it sounds like all fabulous plans. What better way than to have like the girlies come in for some celebrations?
Yeah, it should be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, we have to think it through. I'm trying to remember. I mean, I know like when we were city dwellers, we were always going over to Mainline to get like beers over there and watch, like you said, from the ballpark.
Hmm.
And in years past, we've now been like suburban folks. I don't remember what we've done off the top of my head, but there are so many things to choose from that it's like we will find an option.
It might just be a pool day for us.
Honestly, I love a pool day. Actually, yeah, now that we're saying that, maybe last year all we did was kind of just did a pool day, did some sparklers out in front of our house, and that was it. Happy 4th of July.
I can make some burgers on the grill and
Love.
yeah, America.
I love it. I mean, I know, like we were saying, like we're going through tough times in this country, but I know we can do better, and I will celebrate with that in mind.
Yeah, there we go. Way to be positive, Kels.
Yeah, I'm trying. You know me. This summer has been a disaster so far.
Well, guys, we hope you enjoy your July. I know we will. You'll still see me on Instagram, so don't worry. I'm not taking the whole month off. Kelsey will still be sending you the Insider and the Weekender. So, how long have we been doing this? A couple years.
Yeah,
We just need a little break. So,
taking a break.
all right.
Happy 4th.
And that wraps us up. So thanks for listening, Richmond. And by the way, there's more where that came from. Joining the Richmond experience as a member is the best way to stay in the know about what's going on in RVA.
Not to worry, we refuse to sell your info or bombard you with ads, but we do charge a small annual membership fee of $39 a year to fund our team so we can keep doing this awesome work. Plus, a portion of each annual membership purchase for the Richmond Experience goes to rotating nonprofits each month. That's like $1 per week to get an all-access pass to the best of RVA and lift up local orgs. It's a really, really good deal, friends. And listen, what are friends for anyway? Use code CHATTER to get $10 off your first year subscription.
Give us a follow on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at The Richmond Experience, and on Instagram at The Chatter and RVA2. And if you enjoyed this episode, send it to your buds and rate, review, and subscribe.
And if you want to keep up with each of us, you can find me at Kelsey Heinz's Typing on Instagram.
And me, Sips and Trips with Paige on Instagram.
Chat with you next week, RVA.